Tonight on a championship edition of WFA Reborn, our women's champion Luscious Latasha is challenged by the deadly Vile. Plus our main event, WWE ID Superstar Gull challenges our heavy metalweight champion Moshpit. Let's not waste any more time, let's get to it! Yes, indeed, it's time for WFA Reborn.
Introducing first, from Gary Payne, she is the final girl, Vile.
The final girl, Vile. Here to impose her will upon the WFA women's roster, stepping up to challenge our champion, Luscious Latasha. And tonight, our main event, ladies and gentlemen, we have been waiting weeks and weeks for it. Gull, one-on-one with Moshpit, WFA Heavyweight Championship on the line. You're not going to want to miss it after what happened the last time we seen those two in the ring with one another. And our ever-popular champion making her way to the ring. A formidable superstar, no doubt about it. Luscious Latasha climbed her way to the very top here in the WFA, got knocked off the ladder, shook it off, regained her confidence and her composure, climbed that ladder once again, and is, for the second time, queen of the WFA women's division. But this unpredictable Vile will be a handful for her here tonight. Championship in tow, but for how much longer? We thank you for joining us. Of course, WFA Reborn. If you want to be able to check us out live, we recommend you checking out our website, WFAWrestling.com. Gives you all that information. Bell rings, and we are underway here, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic episode. 2 championship bouts as Luscious Latasha gets a go behind on the ever aggressive Vile, slamming the champion's face right into the mat to kick things off. Got a front headlock, Latasha able to escape, get a side headlock of her own, taking down Vile now to the mat to show her why she's the champ. And in case this is the first time you're joining us and want to hear a little bit about the history of Gull and Moshpit, ladies and gentlemen, Moshpit's been our champion for well over a year, taking on any and all comers. Gull from WWE ID system, you may have seen him on WWE Evolve, but Gull interrupted a heartfelt moment between Moshpit and his fiancée and smashed a glass vase over the back of his head. Well, tonight Moshpit gains his retribution, but Gull gains the championship opportunity he was looking for. So we just see Vile slam to the mat, and that is going to be a fantastic main event, but we also have fantastic women's action here as Latasha and Vile are going at it. No, beautiful drop toe hold there. Latasha, well scouted, staying on top of the challenger here in the opening moments of this matchup. Let me tell you, this WFA roster, this locker room is absolutely stacked top to bottom. So the challenge for the championship right off the top shows you Vile's skills. Very formidable opponent here for Latasha. Is going to give her a run for her money here. Gets her over 2 count on the champion there. But Latasha keeping that headlock on tight, not letting go anytime soon. Vile fighting to her feet now. Looking stomp to the foot there, a little cheap underhanded tactic, but gains the advantage only for a second though. Latasha again dropping. Here we go, 2 and oh. Vile getting rocked. Latasha though remaining on top of things, in control. Driving Vile's head into the buckle there. And now what's she looking for here? Tying up the wicked villain. Has her in a tree of woe position. Oh my goodness, driving a solid drop kick to the midsection. That could be all she wrote here. Dragging her away from the ropes. Shoulders covered. 2, no. Vile, still very much alive in this thing. We have not seen that type of aggression from Latasha for some time now. But she has to bring it as each and every challenger chomping at the bit to gain that championship from around her waist. Vile now, oh! Great face buster there coming off the ropes. Latasha could not see her coming. Got a cover now. No. Only a 2 count. And Latasha now looks like she's in trouble for the first time in this matchup. That's all it took from Vile to gain the upper hand here, as she now has the champion in the corner, exposed. Right in the face. Referee trying to break it up, but Vile knows the rules and knows that she can absolutely twist them to her bidding. Now sending Latasha to the opposite side. Jaw-jacking with the fans a little bit. Now, some boots in the corner. Bringing Latasha to the center of the ring now. What she got planned here, dropping the elbow across the throat. Cover, count, and all we're getting is a 2 from the champion as well. Still has a lot of fight left in her, absolutely. We have seen Latasha take some incredible beatings here in the WFA. It's going to take a lot more than that to take the championship away from her. And she is sent into the corner here by Vile. And now, uppercut followed by the snapmare. Vile very much in control of this thing, and now jacking the neck.
You're doing her enough for me.
Perfectly.
Well, you are gonna love this.
Oh my goodness, a leg drop there to the midsection of Latasha. Vile. Very angry. And now, driving a shot to the back of Latasha and a kick to the midsection once again. Vile's gonna have to up her aggression here, missing that shot, and Latasha, classic kick to the corner. We see that very often from her and usually signals the beginning of the end. Cover. Oh, Vile kicking out there. And a Vile from behind. Submission hold. Trying to squeeze the life out of Latasha. Drain that energy out of her. Make her work to just escape this hold. It's gonna wear her down. Vile very much in control here. Looking very impressive right now against the champion. With the crowd solidly behind Luscious Latasha. She fights up to her feet, breaks free of the hold, hits the ropes, and oh! Instead met with a clothesline. Both competitors down. And wait a minute here. Wait a minute here, that's a lot of Brandon Locke's. Brandon Locke's posse. Latasha taking care. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Vile just used the championship. Vile drilling Latasha with the women's championship while the referee was distracted. We got a cover now. 2 and no, Latasha getting the shoulder up. And Vile is beside herself. But she better not waste too much time. Latasha now somehow crawling up to her feet. And Vile missing the line. Latasha, though, scooping up fireman's carry position. Vile having an answer for that, though. Latasha probably out on her feet. We got now Latasha by the throat. Latasha breaking free. There it is! There it is! Drive-by kick. Latasha cover. Count. We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. The closing minutes of those match were a very close call. All it takes is 3 seconds and a dirty underhanded tactic like using the championship with a little bit of help, but I'm curious about that relationship with Vile and Brandon Locke's cohorts. But Luscious Latasha, still your WFA Women's Champion. And folks, if you want to catch us live, I mentioned visiting the website before, but we've got some information about our next upcoming event. So you check this out as we see once again our WFA Women's Champion, Luscious Latasha.
And now, it's time for your main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it's for the WFA Heavyweight Championship.
This is the moment we have all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get any bigger than this. The real-life action figure, WWE ID Superstar, and Vile human being. His resume speaks for itself, ladies and gentlemen. The man is put together, stacked, the total package. But the way he went about earning this WFA Heavyweight Championship match, smashing a glass vase over the head of Moshpit as he had some nice words to say to his fiancée in the ring before the show started. I have no words for it. Absolutely disgusting. And Moshpit, let me tell you, man, the guy has a lot of heart and a lot of fight, but he has his work cut out for him. Possibly his hardest challenge to date, but we've seen him come back before, ladies and gentlemen. It is go time. He is our heavy metalweight champion for a reason, and he is gonna prove it tonight. As we await the champion. It's it. I don't know what's going on here.
It says in the contract that if this dummy doesn't show up, he forfeits the belt, and Big Daddy Red is your new champion. So Red, you better start counting right now.
I mean, the rules state that he does have to make it to the ring to defend the championship, but we are going to start a 10 count here. I'd imagine that Moshpit, he has stitches in the back of his head from that shot with the glass vase. He's perhaps getting some glue or something, some protection to make sure that those stitches don't open back up.
If Moshpit cannot arrive to the ring by the end of the 10 count, he will forfeit this match. And the WFA Heavyweight Championship.
Can you imagine if that's how Moshpit loses the championship after all those defenses, the grind that has worn down his body over months and months and months of the top challengers in the New England area, and he's going to lose by forfeit to this man? Gall absolutely ecstatic. This was part of the plan, I'm sure. Oh, wait a minute, there's some noise. There's the champion, there's Moshpit! And Gall immediately cutting him off with some boots there. Moshpit is here, he is ready for war, ladies and gentlemen. After the actions of Gall, he is beside himself, and he is gonna take it to the real-life action figure. No doubt about it, there we go! Moshpit getting his licks in now. Shooting Gall off into the corner. Moshpit coming in, clotheslining. Gall trying to rip his head off. That heavyweight championship means absolutely everything to Moshpit, but perhaps no match is more personal than this one right here as Moshpit sends Gall hacking to the outside. Mosh now coming off, driving his fist into the base of the spine of Gall. And this thing is hot, very heated. Moshpit working away at Gall on the outside, but Gall meeting him with a boot now.
He's going down. Shut up.
Gall now got him up here. Bad situation, but Moshpit having none of it, getting back to his feet. And again, firing with those shots. And dropping Gall on the side of the ring. Folks, if you're loving this one, next week we've got WWE ID Superstars back in action. Brad Baylor taking on Sean Legacy. You don't want to miss that one whatsoever. And Moshpit now has got to get things under control here. Championship on the line. It's not no holds barred, but the man is looking for something. And Gall perhaps in unfamiliar territory. Usually a man to try to keep things in the ring. But when you break glass vase over a man's head, there will be repercussions, and we've seen Moshpit take it to another level before. He's got the chair in hand, and he is about to absolutely decimate Gall. Championship on the line. It's going to stop this match with the referee, thankfully, getting involved there. Oh, but Gall taking advantage of the situation and dropping Moshpit on the back of his head, right where those stitches are. No, a shot to the back of the head as well there. Gall has a mean streak, which I don't think we've tapped into yet. This is the biggest challenge to date for Gall as well. He has been climbing the ranks, but hot-shotted this opportunity when he saw the opening. And now absolutely laying waste to Moshpit here. Got our cover, first one of the match, I believe. Shoulder up, though, from Moshpit, not giving Gall anything to work with off that one. Man, what an intense matchup here, and Gall now trying to mock our champion. Oh, what is this level of intensity we're seeing from Gall here? We have not seen this yet at all from the man. Got another cover now on the champion, 2-0! That was quite close, a little bit too close for comfort there, and I'm sure for Moshpit here, very aware of the trouble that he is in, that he has put himself into by accepting this matchup. Oh, now boot to the midsection there. Gall has taken control of things now that we are back in the ring. Moshpit perhaps too emotional in this thing as he fires back with a headbutt. Maybe I spoke too soon here. No, Gall right back in the corner there, and oh, leveling. Moshpit with a discus clothesline, 2, and oh my goodness, again, another close one. But you can't doubt Moshpit's efforts. The man has been up against the very best here. Brian Malonis, Keon, Brandon Locke, Brad Baylor. There have been so many challengers for that championship, and each and every time Moshpit finds a way. The fighting spirit of that man is the very reason he is our heavyweight champion. Gall now picking his spot. Got Moshpit submission hold, trying to wear down the champion, put him to sleep. And it looks like it just may work here. Working at the head earlier, now the blood flowing to the brain. I mentioned those stitches earlier. This could very well pop him open again. Lack of oxygen and a lack of blood could be very easy to send Moshpit on Dream Streak, but you listen to this crowd. They have been there every step of the way for this man's championship run. They have fallen in love with this man. Fighting to his feet despite all odds against him. Trying to break free from the grasp of that man and sending Gull for the ride. And perhaps this is it, the band tuning up. Turning things up to 11, Moshpit up to his feet. Catching Gull before he can strike. Second time now, Moshpit returning with a little bit of fury of his own, but Gull now by the throat has Moshpit in position. No, Moshpit saying, Taking Gull down with a clothesline. And now a boot. Moshpit is feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Gull in the corner. Moshpit sizing him up, coming in. Oh no, missing the shot there. Gull, what's he got planned? Oh no! He's got him up and down. That could be it, ladies and gentlemen. We got the cover. The countdown champion. No! Moshpit just getting the shoulder up barely in time. Gull was absolutely sure that was it, and he is starting to see why, ladies and gentlemen, that Moshpit is indeed the WFA Heavyweight Champion and has been for as long as he has. Oh! Vicious strike again to the head. Gull. His arrogance just cost him there. Moshpit driving him into the corner there. He was looking to seal the deal, but all it took was that second for Moshpit to take control. Up and over, champion very much still in this thing, but Gull has been bringing it left, right, and center. Gull now, precarious position for Moshpit, trying to get him up. Fireman's carry up on the top rope. This spells bad news, but the champion, sunset bomb, sends Gulls back to the center of the ring, but Moshpit, the wear and tear, and wait a minute. World class Channing Thomas, what's he doing here? What? He's stated that he's cashing in. Last week he stated that he has a guaranteed championship match in that contract, but I haven't read the contract, and I mean rumors and speculation here. Having a war of words here with Gull and a little bit of shoving match now. Channing Thomas trying to interject himself, but that's what happens when you get yourself in the lines and the crosshairs of Moshpit. As he comes in, now Moshpit taking care of both men. Quite apropos, Moshpit taking on any and all comers. Channing Thomas, ladies and gentlemen, is not officially in this matchup. And you hear this crowd solidly behind the champion and taking care of business with Gull. Death Valley Driver 2 and oh! Thought Moshpit there was going to retain, but Gull showing his tenacity still in this thing. What an emotional roller coaster this thing has been, as expected. This is a main event. This is the WFA, the very top athleticism here. And Moshpit now looking to end things with Gull. Pile driver, no. Gull having that scouted, not wanting to get dropped on his head. And now, the men trading shots back and forth. Who is gonna budge first? Rocking each other with those solid shots, and again trying to drop on his head. No, Moshpit avoiding, returns the favor this time to Gull. Moshpit, how does this man do it? Time after time, the beatings he has taken. And now Moshpit once again going to the outside, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, it is not no holds barred. So if Gull gets driven through this table, Gull will win the match, but not the championship. but Moshpit not looking for any sort of valiant sportsman-like victories. He is looking to dish out punishment and pain to the man who embarrassed him in front of his fiancée. Moshpit setting the table for some nefarious needs. Gull, though, he's got to grow eyes in the back of his head there. Gull back up to his feet. And now we're back to an even playing field as we have a table set up in the ring. And Moshpit, what does the man have planned here? He's got the man set up. Gull set up on that table. You know, WWE's not going to be very excited of having one of those superstars sprawled out and crash through a table, but Moshpit does not care a single bit. He is looking to extract flesh and blood and revenge. As Gull is set up on the table, we're going to see his patented senton here, and he's going to finish things off with an exclamation point. Moshpit up, blinded by rage. Here we go, going for the ride. No, Gull moved out of the way, and Moshpit just sent himself through that table instead. No, slide buster now. Gull with the cover. It can't be this way. I can't believe it.
What did I say? Teddy Jack, ready to attack.
We have, for the first time in a long time, a new WFA heavyweight champion. It's Gull. The real-life action figure has just added the ultimate accessory to his packaging. The end of an amazing era for Moshpit, but it is now time for Gull.
Deserve some belts, and this is exactly what I got right here. A champion. This is what I am. Give me that mic.
The man can't be denied. He is on top of the world right now. Gull, ladies and gentlemen.
Play my music.
Well, I can't believe what we're seeing here. Gull has done it. He has dethroned Moshpit and claimed hold of the WFA Heavyweight Championship. And there is a long line of competition that will be beckoning at his heels. What a reign for Moshpit, and what a legacy Gull is carving out for himself here in the WFA. Folks, don't forget next week, WWE ID. It's Brad Baylor and Sean Legacy one-on-one, and we'll see the return of world-class Channing Thomas in action as well. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you subscribe to tune in for more action from us.
His girlfriend. Oh, there's his girlfriend.